What is going on, everyone? MikeO back with another SGC grading submission reveal video. I've got a 55 card bulk order to share with you. A few friends of mine in the YouTube community got involved in this submission along with myself. So I have a stack of cards for myself. I also have a big stack here for Gary, who is Bink Scott on YouTube. Not to be mixed up with Big Scott 35, but Bink Scott. I've got a little stack here for Mike M, who is TTM Mike. Got a few cards here for Michael S, who is Jericho 941 IMI. And then a couple cards for Clint, who is Cole Hamels Fan 1. So you can check out their channels. I'll try and put links down below. See what they collect, what kind of stuff they have shared in the past on their channel. Check it out. All right, so we'll get into the reveal here. Several cards did not get slabbed. I think there's a total of 4. Then I have a few oversized slabs and a few tall boy slabs as well. So let's take a look at what wasn't slabbed, unfortunately. One is this little 1950s pennant, Philadelphia Phillies pennant. Just something I was trying to get slabbed to the collection. I know there's other felts that they do. I wasn't sure if they did something like this, if it was part of a major release or not, but that got the old do not grade, no charge. So a no on that. Would look pretty sweet in the slab, but it's all right. I'll just have to top load it or something and put that into the collection. Then a couple here that I believe were for Gary. I'm surprised they didn't slab these. The Rookie Stars Expos. I believe these are from Baseball Magazine. So you would think they would, but they do not. I guess, Gary, if you want, we can try SGC, or they can just get sent back to you. Up to you. But no go on those two. And then postcard here for Michael S. Greenberg and Bill Dickey. That one got the no as well. So SGC does not grade. So if we have more information, we could always try that again, I suppose, or they'll just go back. Now for the submission, I'll show off a few of these to the right here, and then we'll kind of move over. So a couple cards here for Clint. Got a 1993 Canada Games Face-to-Face John Candy, the celebrity guessing game. This one received a mint 9, so a nice John Candy Face-to-Face. The non-sports getting more and more popular. This order got in right before the price drop for SGC. They're down a little bit. They were in the 20s. I believe they're now down to 15 for standard grading submissions. And in TCGs now, down to $9. So good opportunity to get some TCG cards graded at a reduced price if that's your thing. I'm not personally into the trading card games, but I know many, many people are. Here's a 1989 Merlin Phil Collins, received a 6. So an SGC 6 on the Collins. Those cards look really nice, slabbed in the tucks. All right, we got a couple cards here for Michael S. He got an authentic on the 1926 Z-Nut PCL Daning. Without coupon, so an authentic. Obviously a little beat up there. It's seen some better days, but that's what you're going to get, generally speaking, when you find these Z-Nuts. A few Hank Greenbergs, modern Hank Greenbergs for Michael. 2022 Donruss Diamond Kings, Hank Greenberg, blue frame masterpiece, 1 of 1. Received a 9.5 mint plus. And then from 2014, National Treasures, the Hank Greenberg Emerald, numbered 3 of 5. So serial numbered to 5. These National Treasures, the old pre-war guys, the really old Hall of Famers back, before there were so many graphics and color imaging and all that stuff, really look good on the Panini products. The more modern Hall of Famers with the pajama cards, not so much. But mint 9 on the Greenberg, so that's a cool card there for Michael. All right, next little stack here is for TTM Mike. Mike always sends a nice mix of stuff. This is a 2022 Select 2022 Score, Panini Score, Justin Herbert Lava, numbered out of $5.99. That received a 9.5 mint plus. He's got some of these game within the games from Topps. This one, just noticed that flip is a little goofed up. Should be in there more secure. Might have to get that one reholdered, but that is a Gem 10 on the Pena. Got a 2022 game within the game Seiya Suzuki rookie, Gem 10. Spencer Strider, Gem Mint 10. Aaron Rodgers, one of his first New York cards. This is from 2023 Leaf Web Exclusives. Aaron Rodgers, welcome to New York. Received a Gem 10. Jets getting a lot of hype this year, so we'll see if they can meet or exceed expectations. Here's a 1997 SI for kids, Jerry Rice, and a 7. These are always going to be really tough to grade. Perforated edges, things you got to pull out of a book. So I personally consider a 7 an okay grade for a card like that. It's got an 8 on the 96 SI for kids, Dale Jarrett. 8 on the Jarrett. And then from 2017, a more modern SI for kids, Connor McDavid received an 8. The hockey ones always look nice in the SGC as well. The white borders, the bright white cards really, really pop with the tux look around it. So those are for TTM Mike. All right, we got a stack for myself. I'll go through those and then get to Gary's next. Just make it a little easier. This is a 1933 Gaudy Joe Cronin, Hall of Famer. This is a manager card, even though he's holding the bat. Obviously, card has a lot of issues. Got a 1.5. This is probably, I bought a little collection of 33 Gaudis, and they're very rough condition. This is probably the best condition one. And I knew it would not get a good grade, but I still thought it was worth doing. Little chip there, little mark under the eye makes it look like he's a black eye. But a lot of these, if you're going to sell some of these off, even if they're low grades, sometimes it's just easier to sell and you can do a little better. People just prefer cards like this to be slabbed. People are less familiar with pre-war type of cards. They're a little more on edge, whether they're, real or not. So, but manager of the Washington Senators, Joseph Cronin. So 1.5 on the Cronin. Got some more modern stuff. 2023 Bowman, the National, Gunnar Henderson, mini diamond refractor, numbered 52 of 99, received a Gem Mint 10. Got a Bryce Harper, 2023 Topps Now, Road to Opening Day, red parallel, numbered out of 10, 5 of 10, Gem Mint. Got a Gem 10 on the Topps Now Michael Lorenzen. Just a really fun game to watch. Would have been sweet to be there as well, but tosses a no-hitter in first home game with the Phillies. So one of those moments, he's struggled a little bit since, and we'll see how long his Phillies career is or how much of an impact he makes beyond that game, but that's something you're going to always remember, so I just thought it would be cool to get one slabbed. Why not? 1993 Jimmy Dean, Darren Dalton. Knew this one would be rough. Was kind of hoping for an 8, but can't say I'm surprised to get a 7. Blue bordered card, little oversized, so a little harder to protect back in the early 90s. Definitely some white on the edges. Doesn't even really stand out that much in the holder, but if you really look, there's quite a bit of white, little nicks all around. But kind of like these food and beverage oddball things, they've been really fun to collect recently to kind of expand and add to the Phillies collection. So Darren Dalton, unlicensed Jimmy Dean sausage from 93. So a 7 on that one. So JT Real Muto. This is from 2023 Topps Now. It is first Phillies player in 19 years to hit for the cycle. Gem Mint 10. 101. that took place in an evening game against the Arizona Diamondbacks. So not a game that a lot of people got to watch. This was a purchase at the National. Knew this one wouldn't grade high, but wanted to get it slabbed regardless for the collection. It's a 1969 Top Super, Rich Allen in a 3. It's very noticeable. You can see right there on camera that there's a surface issue right here. There's also, it's a little less noticeable. See if I put it in the light, there's a little kind of slight indentation there as well. This one's more severe, but generally speaking, it was even, I think, stained at one point. But if you hold it back when you're looking at it, like, it's not something that takes that much away from the card, in my opinion. So I'm fine with it. You know, if you can buy stuff raw, buy stuff in a little lesser condition that you can live with at a better price, why not do it? So just another cool card for the Rich Allen collection. It's another thing I picked up at the National, 1986 General Mills booklets. This is a Canadian issue. Mike Schmidt. And it's a duel with Gary Matthews, former Philly. This one he's featured as a Cub, but it's a hand cut in a 6. So you can see Gary Matthews on the back. So, neat little card there. This, honestly, I didn't really necessarily expect SGC to grade, but they did. It did a little less than I would have expected. I got a lot of these. 1989 Hall of Fame Fun and Fact sticker book, hand cuts. These are stickers. I got a bunch of the old school Phillies Hall of Famers, and then a Connie Mack. And the Connie Mack was destroyed, really bad condition. Like, definitely was dampened at one point. It's got ripples through it. But I thought the others looked solid. I sent the Delahanty into SGC. Figured, hey, if they graded it, that'd be cool. If not, whatever. I sent the other stack to CGC just for some cheap grading. I love picking up these guys like this. Ed Delahanty, Hall of Famer, one of the best Phillies in his playing days cards. You know, start at several $1,000s, so not something I've ever had the opportunity to pick up at this point. So if I can find neat little oddball items like this that I can get cheaper, I'm cool with adding them to the collection for right now. So Ed Delahanty in a 4. And then the final card is just a reholder. Showed this off in a recent mail day. The William Kiefer Jr. Homes to Homes bred in a 1. This was a reholder. It was in the old school holder with the green. And, you know, I can deal with those holders themselves, but that holder specifically just had so many scuffs and scratches and issues with it that, to me, it warranted a new holder, even though obviously the card is in very poor condition, but very, very difficult to find. So it's just another neat re-addition to the collection. All right, now we got a stack here for Gary. He's got a bunch of stuff. He's got some kind of oddball stuff, and then he's got some Bowman First stuff. Let's turn the stack on its side. 2023 Bowman Chrome Prospect Green Refractor of Roman Anthony, Red Sox prospect, in a Gem 10. Gem 10 on the Junior Caminero, first Bowman Mega Box. I know that guy, at least at the release of the product, was very highly thought of. From the Bowman Mega Box, it's a Gunnar Henderson rookie. Again, a Gem Mint 10. A 9.5 Mint Plus on the Mason Wynn 2020 Bowman Chrome Draft. First Bowman. This is a guy who got his first hit, and then Pete Alonso tossed the ball into the crowd. Here's a 2022 Bowman Chrome Mega Box Green Refractor of Max Muncy of the Athletics, 9.5 Mint Plus. 2022 Bowman Chrome Mega Box Blue Refractor out of 150 of Rafaela of the Red Sox, first Bowman. Rafaela. Might be butchering that name a little bit. Here's another Caminero. This is the Lava Refractor numbered out of 399. Also receiving a Gem 10. So Gary did pretty darn well with his Bowman stuff. Here's a 2018 Topps Archives Shohei Ohtani in a Gem Mint 10. A lot of Ohtanis here. This is a 2018 Topps Now Japanese edition, Gem 10. Ohtani Topps Now Japanese, 9.5 Mint Plus. Gem 10 on a second Ohtani. And another Ohtani Japanese Gem 10. I kind of wish I would have picked some of these up back when they were available through Topps. I did not. Ohtani Japanese again, Gem 10. All right, got a 1994 Fleer Pro Cards from the Appleton Foxes of Alex Rodriguez in an 8. That's a neat card. The minor league cards are really neat going back on and finding guys who made impacts on the in the major leagues. Of course, you see a lot of guys who are forgotten because they just never happen to make it. So 2022 Fleer Platinum, Chipper Jones, Albert Pujols, Cornerstones, numbered out of 2000. Let's see it there, numbered out of 2000. Another 2023 Bowman Mega Box. This is the Aqua Refractor. Gabriel Gonzalez, first Bowman Gem 10. 1980 TCMA. Danny Ainge from the Syracuse Chiefs in an 8. $1985 Donruss Dwight Gooden box bottom hang cut in a 4. The box bottom cards are very, very tough to grade. Little creasing there. They're always going to be very, very tough. Here's a cool one. 2000 Multi-Ad Services Albert Pujols for the Peoria Chiefs in an 8. '22 Bowman Chrome Prospects Autograph Yasser Mercedes for the Twins. Mint 9 on the card, a 10 on the auto. So a 9-10 on that one. And then the final one in that stack is a Harry Ford autograph from 2022 Bowman Chrome Mega Boxes. Received a 9.5 Mint Plus on the card and a 10 on the autograph grade. So overall, I would say Gary did pretty well. Got a lot of 10s on the ultra modern stuff, and then generally did all right on that minor league stuff, which is going to be a little harder to do well on. All right, got a couple tall boys here. This is for Michael S. 3.5 on the 1935 postcard, the Detroit Tigers, champions of the American League. Really neat postcard there, receiving a 3.5. So that's a neat one for Michael. And then 2 for myself. First one is a 1997 Stratomatic All-Stars Kurt Schilling. Little bit crooked in the slab, unfortunately. But neat item. Just thought it was kind of cool. Blank back. Sweet Kurt Schilling. And then last one, this is actually another national pickup. This is a 1968 Topps Action All-Star Stickers. You got Johnny Callison, Jim Lomborg, and Aspermonte. I mean, I picked this up. I looked into it for the Johnny Callison. So that's just, that's a cool, neat item. Just graded authentic. But cool to have that one slabbed up and identified and back into the collection. And then I have a few oversized slabs, which you're going to see right now. All right, so the oversized slabs are going to be a little more difficult to share with you for a few reasons. They're big and bulky, but they're cool. They look awesome, but they're like a little extra shiny, so every light reflection and every reflection, you're going to see me in these slabs. So this one received an 8. This one is for Clint. He did really well on this. A 1975 Panini Pop Stars Genesis in an 8. These are all cards, by the way, I thought would fit no problem in tall boys, but they were slabbed in the large holders. So an 8 on the Genesis. So congrats to Clint on that one. This one is for Nina. Nina did pretty well in this. An 8 on the 1984 TCMA Larry Doby Greats. These are just beautiful looking cards. And they're not expensive cards, but they're just not something you see every day. And then them being oversized again, a lot of people beat them up, rip up the corners and stuff like that. So an 8 on the Larry Doby. Then for myself, I got an 82 TCMA Stars of the 50s. This one received a 7. It is Robin Roberts, Hall of Famer. So a really cool card there. And then the final one, this was another item I picked up at the National Sports Collectors Convention. Didn't think it would grade that well. Kind of hoped to do a little better than a 3, but regardless, just happy to have this one encapsulated. It is Steve Carlton and Mike Schmidt, the 1985 Cos Potato Chips disc panel, uncut. These are not, again, something you see very often, and when you do, they're usually cut. So to get 2 Phillies together, 2 legendary Phillies, 2 Mount Rushmore Phillies, 2 Hall of Fame Phillies, Steve Carlton, Mike Schmidt together is just awesome. As you can see on Mike Schmidt's hat, there is a little crease right there, so that's one of the main issues. But just overall, really, really cool, really neat, and super thrilled to get that one back. So that is it for the SGC grading submission reveal. Overall, I thought it was a fun order, as usual, pretty interesting. Some non-sports, some sports, some pre-war items, and some ultra-modern stuff. So comment below, let me know what you think of all the cards in the reveal, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.